Hey everyone, Nunu here and welcome back to Aisha Town. Today's the third episode and, well, like the previous episode, we're going to try to reach the next milestone, which is 1,000 inhabitants, so we're like 100 and a few thousand, 100 and few inhabitants away from reaching it. But before we do that, we need to take care of two things. Now, the first one is, well, we have a fire here. So if we don't take care of it, this fire, it's going to spread to the other houses. So we're going to lose, 4 people are going to lose their house. 5 people, in fact. 4 adults and 1 children. Oh, these are 2 households. Okay, so these are 2 houses. Either way, what I want to do, that's one of the first things I want to do. The second thing I want to do is, of course, build a police station because we are having an increased number of crime. We have like 22% crime rate here on our city, and that is something we need to take care of. That's another thing, and of course, I want to start building the. Oh, by the way, let me look at the resources. How is the resources here? Oh. Look at that. We have oil here. We could build an oil industry in here. We have a farm in here. We have oil in here. This is a good place for resources for oil. But that's for a further or a different for a different time. But right now, what we're gonna do is we are going to continue with expanding the city. We're gonna bring more people. There's demand for that. Although we have more demand for commercial zones, so we have medium. Well, we have medium for both of them. But more importantly, we are going to rebuild this interchange. I don't like it. I just don't like it at all. And after rebuilding this interchange, we'll be able to probably build a better interchange somewhere. No, this better interchange will have the main avenue where we're going to build more commercial buildings and probably take care of all of that. But to do that, let me just check. Can we build a fire station? That's 12,000. And what about a police station? 12,000 also, right? Okay, we cannot build any of it. We're going to have to take loans. We're gonna have to take loans. We can take 2 of them, so 80,000. We're gonna take those. We're gonna take the 2 of them. Hopefully, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. The game is paused because we're gonna first take care of the interchange and then build the remaining of the city. So let's take care of this interchange and let's just erase everything in here and let's figure out what to do after that, okay? It's kind of like what we have to do in here. Why is there... there's too many... There's like too many... how you call it? Crossings. Can we build highways? We cannot build them yet, so we have to take care of that eventually, of course. Alright, so either we build this as an overpass, and we could do that. We could do that as an overpass. Yeah, I mean, we need to have like a better connection over here, and we need to understand what we're gonna do. So, I guess that the best option is to probably build up. I would say 9 meters is more than enough here. You go build one here, and you want to build the other one. I think it's like that. Yeah. This is the same size, okay? Next thing we want to do, let's go here. Let's build with a straight slope. Let's build 10 units and let's go to ground level, okay? Or we can make 12. Okay, 12. We can do the same thing in here. 12 units. Let's go to ground level. Okay. So these are like the same. They're equal. Okay. And next we're gonna go. Forget the straight slope. Let's keep the main avenue here. Okay. So this is where shops are going to be. This is where our main commercial buildings are going to be part of. And over here, we're gonna make a connection between. Well, we're gonna have to erase these ones in here, of course. We should. Okay, you know what? We're gonna build it in a way that something like that. Okay, so you get out of the bridge, and you have gravel, a gravel road. That's fine. That's fine. Okay guys, so I'm really sorry for that. There was some kind of issue with the computer, so the computer kind of locked down. Luckily, I was able to redesign the same thing we were doing before. Okay, either way, here we have the bridge that goes over the highway, kind of. Although the highway will have this kind of connection. We'll get out sooner or later because we're going to connect it somewhere, maybe here or somewhere else, I don't know. But for now, let's try to connect the highway to the bridge. Okay, and let's do this. Let's see if I can do that in a proper way. I think it's easier to do it if we go... let's go first with like this. Okay, so the nodes in here, they're not really on the same place, but we're gonna try to do it as best as I can. I guess we can go like 10 units and then 6 units, something like that. So let's see. So that's like 10 units and then 6 units. I guess that's how it should look like. And let's try to do the same thing in here. 10 units and then 6 units. It's here. And then the same thing here. 10 units and then 6. Okay. Alright, it seems to be fine. Now let's just change the direction. And let's try to make it smooth. So let's grab these nodes and try to figure out if this... Okay, the best way is to use this one. Okay, so we select point A and point B, and there you go. It goes to a smooth kind of slope. That's what we want. The same here, and the same is going to happen here. So point A, point B, and the same thing here. Point A and point B. So yeah, it's kind of like works, I guess. Let's just turn off the signs here. We don't want lights at all here. And let's check priorities, okay? So I would say these guys have priority. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should be the opposite and these guys don't have priority, but I'm gonna leave it like that. And I think that works. It's a very simple interchange, but it should work fine with the city, and we didn't spend as much money as we probably thought it would. We will want though to create okay, so this is gonna go eventually around here and probably connect again over here eventually. But before that, let's just connect this I would say this main road here. No, I made a mistake. It needs to be underground. Here it is. And let's just upgrade some of these roads at least. at least these ones in here. So that's kind of like the main, so people can have a bit more intersection over there. And maybe we could even upgrade some of these roads eventually. You know what? I don't care. Let's place a few commercial buildings also. So let's place 4x4. 4x4. There's this. Here it is. This thing I don't really appreciate it. So right now I think we can erase this. I don't think this is gonna be needed anymore. We're gonna let's just place at least this amount of zoning. Let's look at the water. Okay, we have good water capacity. At least for now. Eventually you could bring it to this part of the city. Why not? We're probably gonna need to expand it either way. So we may as well just bring 40 here. Now, let me see how is the power supply demand. Let's just bring more people here, okay? We're gonna need more people, I know that. I know that. And let's also, yeah, let's also bring more people here. I'm just preparing everything so that I still need to place the firehouse and the police station. By the way, why not doing that? Police station, we can place one here and it gives a good coverage. Not entirely on the corner because I want to have like some walking paths around here. And the fire station, I mean the fire station, do I want it to be here? I wanted to bring it probably closer to, yeah, we can place it here. Because this way it's closer to the, also to the industries. So the fire station here, it has a good coverage for the entire region, at least this small city. Let's bring some more roads and let's go with gravel for the moment. For the time being, let's go with gravel. Let's build, I don't know, let's build up to here. Okay, and let's build up to here also. Okay, so this is interesting because right now I need to try to understand what is going to be the best process with these layouts. So this connection is better. They don't really have to go that far away to connect to that section. Let me just try to understand. Okay, we go one more like this. Okay. Not spending too much money because we're gonna spend a lot of money when the time comes, and it's gonna be more complicated. Let me just select only the trees. So how can I deselect everything? So let's deselect all the trees, or select all the trees here. Well, this is not, erase it. We want to kind of erase, I mean, I'm gonna leave those in here. These ones, we're gonna have like brand new houses here, so there's no need to have those, and we can have the empty space to build prettier roads when the time comes, when we unlock, which should be at the end of the episode, hopefully. Okay, so next, I don't think I'm doing this correctly, to be honest. Or maybe I am. I'm just gonna be doing the design a little bit different. So, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Nope, this is not right. Sorry, guys. I've done it wrong. I want to keep the same kind of road design over there. So I know that these are like 20 units. So we're gonna have to go like this, 20 units. That's something like this. And now I can connect over here. And the same thing happens here. How many units are in here? 11. Okay, so connect to 11, 20. Okay. Another 11, 20, 11, and 20. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So that's like 11, connect. 11. Yeah, I'm breaking up the power line supply, but that should be fine. In fact, I have to rethink the power supply over here. So we have another neighborhood over here, which should be eventually when we unlock, we will see what we do or what we can do. And also maybe we could even expand it over here a little bit more. But no, I don't want to do that because I want this to, well, should I make a bridge over here? No, it doesn't make, well, we will need to have some kind of bridge coming here. So yeah, this could be like a bridge, goes here, and then you can kind of have a different town, small town in here, farm town. Yeah, that does make sense. You just have to erase a lot of these trees eventually on the time. So this could go this way, and we could also go that way. So we could build some kind of runabout over here, so it goes to the bridge or goes through this other section. But we can leave that. We can leave that a little bit for later. Okay, so let's look into the water supply because that we probably need to save a little bit. Let's just play like that. Yeah, there's like overlay over there, but yeah, it should be fine. Shouldn't be much of a problem, I guess. So let's connect over here and then over here and there's one over here. So we have water. Now let's look at, and not only we have water, but we also have enough space to expand more of our city. So we have this more, a few more sections over here, and eventually we even gonna break these down. I'm just gonna leave it there because if people are living here, they probably just want to go through the highway through here instead of going through this other section. I'm just saying, let's just go like that in here. Does it make sense? Or not? No, it doesn't make much of a sense. Let's just go like that. And let's just build... we are eventually going to expand this, of course. But for now, let's just place the power supply here. And like that. So we have power supply on this entire section. That's cool. And we can still keep on building. At least on this section, we can build the commercial buildings while the demand, when we have demand. In fact, we could have another one. Why not? Another 4x4. So these are going to be big commercial buildings. So let's unpause the game. Let's look at the tweets. There's like a lot of them that I didn't look into. So the first one, or the oldest one, Willow Roberts. Taking out the trash just became much more convenient. Okay, that's cool. So that's good. Healthcare for everyone. Citizens flock to get. Okay, that's also good. Mayor supports education. Citizens approve of this. Okay, so that's because we built also a school. Tons of seaweed. What is that? Tons of seaweed produced for human consumption every year. Okay, seaweed. And let me just slow a little bit this. Seaweed is good because seaweed is part of the new DLC, so you can produce seaweed as fish or something like that, and can become an industry. We will unlock it soon enough. So yeah, that's something. What else? Why isn't the local government doing anything to stop the fires? Okay, so that we have already taken care of that. I believe I am shadow banned from... I don't know what that is. The city received its first fire engines. Okay. My little missus was trapped up in a tree for 3 hours. Okay. Okay, so I think it's good. Well, there's like a lot of police cars. Yeah, we had like a lot of crime, so they're now taking care of. They're going where they need to go to take care of all the police issues that we have. So we're gonna go over here probably for this place where there's been like a crime. Yeah, I think it's good. Let me look at education, how it is. We have education only over there. We could build another school around here. Why not? Why not? Because these elementary schools, they're like very small one, and they're kind of like only for the small area district. So we could have one around here. This one would take care of, I guess this one in here would take care of all these other people in or residency. So we could just place one here. Let's just pause this because we're going to unzone this little bit of place so we can have like walking paths and stuff like that. Should be fine, I guess. Another elementary school. Let's build more residential buildings. Do we have demand for it? No, we don't have that much demand, so that person lost, those people lost their houses, but that should be fine. We are really nearby reaching the next milestone. Financially speaking, we have 2 loans to pay. Can we pay one? Let's pay one now, so I can take another loan whenever we need. Let's wait for this one. We still have to pay almost 60,000 over that one. Sure, let's just keep that one, which is the highest loan to be paying off. Okay, we now have a little bit more demand for residential, and if we do that, we're probably gonna reach the next milestone. So where are we going to place it? I think we can place it over here. I think over here should be fine. Can we get power supply over there? I'm not sure. Let's hope we can. If they start building over here, let's just hope they can bring power supply over there. Oh, they're building on the other side where there's no power. But that's fine. I guess we will eventually get the power. Yeah, we already have got the power. Yeah, we got the power. Should we upgrade those roads? Yeah. Oh, we've unlocked finally the tiny town, and now we have options to start landscaping and taking more of districts and more policies. We can start building parks and plazas. We also have industry and fish industry, so we can now start building our fishing industries. We have now access to other roads. Do we have access to... Do we have access to... Oh yeah, we have access to canals and quays and stuff like that. I was trying to understand if we have access to highways. I don't think so, but we do have access to a lot more things. But before that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade. We don't have access to highway yet, no. But let's upgrade these roads. Okay, these are neighborhoods. We can upgrade them. At least this section, these ones we could have upgraded neighborhoods. Okay, so let's just upgrade it, and it should be fine. I think it should be fine. It's gonna cost a bit of money, but let's unpause it, go high speed so that we can make money, and take care of all of this. At the same time, let's just zone a few more places. Why not this other section here? We can zone it for residential. We need people. You see, these places, they need people. There's a lot of demand for inhabitants. We're almost out of space in here, but we still have space. That's fine. We still have a lot of places to bring people in. We're gonna start building it prettier. We're gonna start bringing walking paths and all that stuff, so people can start, walking to the city without having any issues. I like to do that. This is why I'm not filling all the locations with that. Let's keep upgrading the roads so that all this section will get, you know, the normal roads, and they get better conditions and all that. Hopefully. Eventually there's gonna come a moment where I have to change a lot of these things happening here, but that's fine. I was already expecting it, so yeah. There's these ones more. So for now we just upgrade only these roads in here, and let's bring the districts. Let's bring districts in. We have, wait, before that, let's just build, before the districts, let's build another commercial building here. Another 4x4. And maybe, let's just erase these ones in here for now. And bring another one here, another 4x4. So that we have, yeah, we have commercial buildings around here. We will take care of it with roads and eventually. One thing I'm gonna build here probably, because I want to have like this buffer for the residential buildings. These ones are I'm going to eventually erase these shops and commercial buildings. They were just for, you know, just for the beginning. One thing I'm going to probably do is I'm just going to create some kind of buffer here, some kind of I don't know, maybe trees, parks. We have kind of cool things, like we have how is it? Wait. Yeah, we have hedges that we can build and make it prettier here, like this kind of buffer together with the walking paths. That's something cool. We're gonna do that probably next episode before finish. Yeah, next episode. That's where we're gonna focus. We're probably gonna focus a little bit more on a few other things. But before finishing it, should I take care of our industries? We do not have that much demand for industries right now. I mean, we do have demand, but we have way more demand for commercial. Let's look at one thing. Let's look how is unemployment. We have 3% unemployment. So we have 768 jobs available. So we do not need more jobs. We don't need more jobs. At least not for now. So let's unpause this, and should I look into making the walking paths? Eventually, what's gonna happen, guys, is that this section in here, I don't know how many people. Oh yeah, I forgot. We were going to build the districts. Sorry. So let's build a district. Now we can have different kind of districts, right? We can have like, why not have this one in here? This one. It's not pretty, but yeah, we're gonna call this district in here. I'm gonna call this a district. That Primrose Hills. No, that's not how it's gonna call. It's gonna be a big district, maybe. Or maybe I'll make it smaller. I don't know. Maybe I can make it even smaller. For now, yeah, you know what? Don't make it big. Just make it a smaller district here. It's not gonna be looking good, but you know, whatever. So this district is called, let's call it, I have no idea where is north and south, but it doesn't matter. Let's call it, we can keep it Primrose, or maybe Aisha. Let's call it Aisha. I would call it probably East, because I like to see it this way. So I'm seeing this way, so I'm gonna call it Aisha East Side. So Aisha is East Side. Yeah, that's gonna be one. This other one is gonna be named Aisha West Side, and it's smaller because we cannot go further than that. I mean, we could, but I'm not doing that. Let's call it Aisha West Side. And we have the industries here, where we could just call this small section over here. Eventually you can grow that up. And we can call it, I don't know, North Industries, maybe. North Park Industries. Maybe North Park Industries. I don't mind having that name over there. Eventually we will eventually even make it this smaller, because Aisha could have smaller sizes and stuff like that. Either way, before finishing, let's look at the milestones. Next milestone, we need to reach 1,800 inhabitants. And what do we unlock? We unlock the highways, right? Buses, trams, post services, walking tours, ferries, unique buildings. Do we unlock one thing? Let me just try to figure out what we have unlocked in here also. What is this? These are the policies, the roads. Yeah, I think we need to reach another milestone so we can unlock. When do we unlock the high density buildings? I think when we reach Busy Town, probably. No, I don't think so. No. Let me see. Can we? Okay, when we reach 6,000 inhabitants, and to reach that, when is the 6,000? Okay, it's Big Town. So when we reach Big Town, we will be able to unlock, yeah, the high density and offices and not just residential but commercial and offices places, and that's when things are going to be slightly better, and we're going to increase the density on some of these buildings. Okay, guys. We also should think about placing a park, but that's gonna be for the next episode. On next episode, wait a second. Can we pay the loan? Can we pay the loan? No, we cannot. It's almost. We almost can pay the loan. Should I wait to pay it? Yeah, sure. Pay it. So, budget went almost to zero. We barely have any money, but we already paid all the loans. We don't have anything in debt, so that's good. Yeah, so like I was saying, today's episode we're gonna wrap this up in here. Next episode we're probably gonna start building something in here, probably parking lots, because these are commercial areas and we have like a good place in here. So instead of having cars in this main avenue, I don't want that. So we'll have parking lots over here. We will also probably think about okay, we have issues with electricity. Sure, we have issues with electricity, so we have to build something else. We don't have money. We don't have money, and I cannot build what I normally like to build, which is the natural gas power plant that I take it out from Steam Workshop. It does produce a lot of energy using oil. In fact, that's using oil, so it's when I unlock the oil power plant, I'll have that. So I will have to take another loan probably to build this one. Yeah, I will take the cheapest one, which will not be much of a problem. But I'll take care of that on the next episode, guys. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm enjoying playing the game and starting this new city and kind of starting everything like from scratch. It's kind of interesting. I understand that there's still a lot of challenges to do, still a lot of things to start building and start making it happen. Among them, there's like, of course, other options I'm gonna have to do here. Next episode we're gonna have like a lot of things going on in the city. Gonna build walking paths, probably gonna start building parks, because we already can build parks. Hooray. Yeah, so I hope to see you guys on my next episode, and If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.